again. I have to do another video again. And like it's getting ridiculous. Another thing, to build a new road to access the road they already have access to, they would have to build a bridge across the Marion and Genoa drain. That it is a big expense. Now, is it really a problem if they cut through a small portion of land? Not really. They're not destroying anything on his property. If you look, the tree line is outside his property, so then cutting across is not that big of a deal. Now, should they have an easement there? Absolutely. If there's not one already, they will try to buy the corner of his property so it can become an easement. If he refuses to sell, they will probably expand the road to circumvent his property. Here's the issue, dumbass. It's not their right. Okay, so again, you douche nozzle. This is their property line. This is their property line. The Marion and Genoa drain. The road doesn't go there. Look. The road actually ends because this is no longer used. There was a road there at one time. It's no longer a road. The road that you see that the maps show, like when you're on the actual map of it, it is not there. It's not actually there. Let's see. Mason, Livingston. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Satellite. Okay. Where am I at going on here? Okay. Handy, register of deeds. We'll close that out. Okay, so Brighton. There's Howell. Okay. So this is the road that you keep talking about. This is the road that you claim is still a road. It is not a road. It hasn't been a road since 1957 when it was decommissioned. It was decommissioned. The reason why it's still on Google is because Google requires that them be notified that the road is closed. This road, it now goes this way, and it doesn't go that way. This is his property. That's his property. If you go to the Livingston, this is Livingston. This is the deeds. These are the deeds of the Motorsports Gateway garage. There is a thing for an easement. This easement here, city. This easement is, come on, give me my little dealio here. The easement is right here. This is the documents for the easement. And you scroll all the way down. And what do you see? Along the east line of section 1 in the center line of Lucy Road to the point of beginning. That is your easement. Lucy Road. Lucy Road is the easement. That is his access point. Where is Lucy Road? Well, you look over here. This is Pinckney Road. And Old Pinckney Road, it ends. Old Pinckney Road hasn't been there since the 50s. Where's Lucy? Where's Lucy? Is Lucy up here? No, Lucy's not there. Where's Lucy? Oh, look. Lucy is here. Lucy Road is here. The documents state that Lucy Road is the east line, section 1, center line of Lucy Road to the point of beginning. Point of beginning. East center line. At the L. They talk about at the L. This is the L. This is the L. Another thing to point out is, again, Lucy Road, the actual address for this property, the mailbox for this property is right here. This is the address. This is the point of entry listed on the deed. On the deed. These are the documents. This is the deed property. Deed, not commercial. Release, mortgage, easement, managed quitclaim deed, affidavit. This is the information. This is what real people go by. They don't go by Google Maps. People don't go by Google Maps. They go by actual deeds and documents. And this is the actual Livingston County Register of Deeds for Michigan. This is a government website. This is the actual government. The actual government. This is their website. This is their information. It says that their property starts here. That's their entrance. Their easement for entry is down here. Down here. Again, they have this entrance and that entrance, but they also have this road. They can use any of these roads. That look at all these roads that they have here. Look at all the roads. They have a little trail deal going on behind all these houses here. And they have a trail that goes all the way down here. Now you take this private road, because it's been decommissioned, because this private road used to be the Old Pinckney Road. It used to be. They decommissioned it, and instead of doing all of it as decommissioned, they forgot a portion on Google Maps. Because you go to Google Maps, where am I at here? You go to Google Maps, and instead of following the road that was decommissioned, they just turn the corner. They just turn the corner and now say that is the road. It's not. They're saying that this is the road. The thing is it no longer exists. It's there. The road stops here. You go to this map here. That's what they're showing you. That's what they're claiming. But look. Go back to this. Okay, so you've got this little well deal here, and the road comes down and then goes this way. This is all decommissioned. Google still says that this is a road, but it's not. It hasn't been for decades. You see that there's the property there. You see the road. You see it. You can see it right there. There's the road. It is a private road, but it does go up here. It does go around this corner. There is a trail that goes this way and that way and over. You've got all kinds of access points right through here. Again, the road that they want to build goes through this property, through this property, through this property, and back through this property. It's not just him. It's not just him. It's not just, well, they can buy the corner of his property. Well, if they buy the corner of his property, then they're going to have to steal all of this land to put a road. And why would they put a road there when they already have multiple points of egress? According to the federal government and state law, when you go to court for this, for an easement, access to property, you have to tell the judge, I have no way of accessing my property. It is fully surrounded by other properties. I cannot access it at all. I need an easement. Point A to point B is the straightest, easiest, fastest route to my property. I need X amount of space wide for a path to go through. That path is only for entry and exit. You can't build on it. You can't do anything on it. It is technically considered property of both parties. They can't do that here because there's already points of entry and they already have a legal court-ordered easement right here. You cannot have more than one easement to your property. According to Michigan, you cannot have more than one. He either has to give up access here and give this land back to these two properties, or suffer with having access here, and way up there in multiple points. You can't just take over property whenever you want. And again, according to the Supreme Court of our lands, if you own a property, business or otherwise, it is private. It is private. And even if somebody parks on your land, if they are not there for business with you, you can ask them to leave. And if they don't, it is trespass after warning. Police, they don't have the authority to protect another company or another person from damaging your property. You pulled up this comment saying, what is it? If you look at the tree line is outside his property. No, it's not. No, the tree line is actually in his property. There are several trees right here in his property that they're cutting down. And he put a fence here. There was a fence here that he had built. They tore it down completely. They ripped it out of the ground and threw it in a pile. That's felony destruction of property because it was over a set amount of cost. They're parking on his land, digging up his driveway, and they're blocking entry to his property by putting trucks in front of it and blocking his access. At one point, they put barricades up so that people wouldn't go into his property, and that way it guided people around. That's illegal. Again, I'm getting the information from the horse's mouth. These are legal documents signed by judges, signed by the courts, signed by the Register of Deeds. He has one easement. That's it. One. And again, that easement is the actual easement of the property. You go to his deed and you pull up the deed, and then you have the deed, and there's the property. Lucy Road right here. Right here's Lucy Road. He doesn't have any other. There's no other land markings on there. There's no other road markings on there. It tells you exactly parcel of land northeast, fractional quarter section of L. That's Lucy Road. That is Lucy Road. That is Lucy Road. Lucy Road right here. His access to his property is Lucy Road. When you look up the property address for this, it is Lucy Road. He is accessing on the wrong side of his property. That's like you cutting through your back neighbor's property to get to your house and then saying it's an easement because I can do this whenever the hell I want. No, you can't. You can't. It's not how it works. Again, there is all this access points. You kept bringing up, railroad tracks. These are the railroad tracks. These are the only railroad tracks in the area that go near the property. The rest come straight down here. There's no other tracks that they need access to. Besides, if it is the city that needs access to the tracks, they have access to the tracks right here down this entire stretch of property. And if you look right here, this property here is City of Howell property. This is City of Howell right here. That's their property. Government lands. That's their property. They've got another one here. This little property here, that's another government property. And then you go over here. I mean, they can come through here. They can, if the City of Howell needs to access lands, they can access through here, or they can just come straight through this parking lot to this road here, which has their right of way. Marion Township, government lands right there. That's government lands. Boom. They have their lands. That is their lands. If they need to access any of the pumps over here, they can use any of the dozens of roads at their disposal. There's no reason for them to take land from 3 private entities when they already have acres. Look, 20 acres. Let's see, 20 acres. So that's 40 acres. Well, we got 20 and a half and 20, so do 20 and 3/4 and another 30.2. So we've got, let's see, 40, 50, 60, 74 acres. 74 acres of government land. Then you go to this side, also Marion Township. So we have another 59 acres. So that's 60 acres. And that's 100 acres of land. That's 100 acres of land to access the railroads that you're complaining about. And this whole dispute isn't just the city. It is also with this fucking Motorsports Gateway. They're the ones that want that road. They're the ones that want it so damn bad. They want it. They want it so bad they can taste it. And it means jack shit. If the city needs to access any of these things, they can use any of the other access points that they already have at their disposal. But they don't. They want to steal land from another person. They want to steal the land. That's it. They just want to steal it. Your argument is invalid. Done.